Good evening and welcome back. Minus 20. Snow hasn't started. I was just outside about an hour ago. Maybe it was 45 minutes ago. And it's just getting dark. No, it's just starting to get dark at 5:45, so still waiting for it to get all daylight longer. It's just, yeah. With February on the doorstep is like, once we hit February, it's gonna feel we're closer to spring than we are to when we started winter. Well, apparently I heard Monday is the halfway mark of the winter season. It's gonna feel closer to spring though, which is good. Yeah, let's see what. Oh yes, there's more curling though. It's way over here, because of course it is so. See the mixed. We're gonna do some curling. The mixed doubles championships, World Mixed Doubles Championships is in Fredericton. Men's World is in Moose Jaw next year, and the 2020. This year's Briar. No. Oh no. I lied. This year's Men's World is in Moose Jaw, and this year's Briar is in Kelowna. And this year's Women's World is in, let's see, Uijeongbu, South Korea. Say that 10 times fast. Uijeongbu, South Korea. So I'm thinking it might be alternating next year, so. And the Islanders still have a 3-game lead on Vancouver for the 82 Cup. I think I might have mentioned once before that they met once before in 76, and the Islanders beat them in the preliminary round 2 straight. Which is crazy. It seemed like best of 3 series went from 75 to 79. You knew guaranteed you're going to have at least one sweep and one 3-game series. And he's more often than not, 2 of the 4 series went to 2 games, and the other 2 went to full 3. Imagine, let's say, your Toronto and LA meeting is like, you have 1 game in Toronto, and then game 2 would be you have to fly across the continent to LA for game 2. And if there's a 3rd game, it's like possibly all the way back to Toronto. It's like, oh my god. I mean, summer of '79, they added 4 teams: the Oilers, the Nordiques, the Jets, and the Whalers. They expanded the playoff format to 16 teams, and first round to a best of 5. Well, those were fun days. I didn't start watching hockey till like 82, 83. Yes. The 82-83 season was my first hockey sticker album, too. If you open the thing, they opened the cover, they had a couple stickers from the Vancouver-Chicago series in the conference finals, and a couple more shots on the bottom of the Islanders Quebec series. And they had the results of each game. I haven't seen any NHL sticker albums this year. It's been a few years since I've last seen one. I don't know if they just stopped making them. those were fun times. Like, that's where you learned that's really where you learned all the teams. Where I started learning all the teams and learning the players of the day, like Guy Lafleur, Mike Bossy, Gretzky, Anderson, Lowe, and Brian Bellows in Minnesota, Bobby Smith, Michel Goulet, and Marcel Dion in LA. And you look at the players now, it's like, you know who they are, you know where they're playing, and they say, oh, they got traded there? Oh, that guy just got traded? And just seeing a clip of Wayne Gretzky talking about when he got traded to LA. And he's talking about it, and they said it wasn't really Johnny Jones, it was actually my dad who kind of knew it was going to happen. I always blame Paul Clinton for it, because he was so far dead, and it wasn't even, anyways. The story Gretzky told us his dad Walter came up to him, he just won the 4th cup. He said, you know, they're going to trade, they're going to get traded. I'm not going to get traded. He didn't believe it. Then Scalpani had called, I think it was the next morning. So Wayne is like, oh yeah, I'm interested in buying the Canucks, and I'll make you a part owner, and I'll give you $3 million a season. You own 25%. He was like, yeah, I know. I really wasn't interested. And then he's like, when goes it? His dad's like, geez, maybe you were right about this. They had narrowed it down to L.A., New York, Detroit, Philly, and then Philly and New York went away. And then he's thinking, oh, maybe I should go to Detroit. And Walters actually convinced him that, nah, there's only one. It's Detroit. It's only one Gordie Howe. I mean, it's Detroit. Everybody's done Detroit. It's just, why don't you be different? Just go to L.A. And that's how that trade worked. Went out. So there you go. Yeah, Paul Clinton was such a shyster. The Gainer strike. Eventually that ended up closing down. They're in such financial. Gainer was in such financial duty. It was like, I don't even think. The plant was around close to 66th Street along the Yellowhead Trail. Right up until the day I left Edmonton for Prince Albert, it's not even there. It doesn't even exist anymore. Maybe the building's still standing, I don't know, but I haven't really seen anything there. So yeah. So there you are, only 4 NHL games tonight, which is kind of good. I think that's all I got for now. So in the meantime and in between, saw the Ford this afternoon. It came around 3:30. About 6 hours late. Oh boy. I think the 3 might be about 10-15 minutes late. I better end this now. That way I could see if when the 3 shows up. So in the meantime and in between time, stay tuned for the next one.